We're at the Sports Centre here at the University of Pretoria, meeting up with one of South Africa's elite hockey players, Justin Reid-Ross. Now, the South African men's hockey team have qualified for the Olympics, and we're going to find out from him what preparation goes into such a big event. Let's find out.
Justin made his debut in the national green and gold colours at the 2006 Commonwealth Games in Melbourne. His long-term goal is to become South Africa's highest goal scorer in international hockey.
Nice shot.
Hey, Liezel.
How's it going?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Nice to see you. Justin, how's it that you fell into the sport of hockey?
Well, my father and my uncle both played hockey for South Africa back in the 70s and 80s, so I guess it was a bit natural for me to follow suit and pick up a stick.
Now, the South African men's hockey team have had an incredible year. Tell us about some of the highlights.
This year's been nice and busy in terms of our international program. We've had test series against India in India, which we performed particularly well in, and then a home series against Great Britain in Cape Town, which was also fantastic. Great Britain are one of the top 4 ranked sides in the world, and we managed to draw that test series at home, which was great. Following that, we headed off to Japan to try and qualify for the Olympic Games for the second time, a tournament that we had to win in Japan, and we managed to do that. So a lot of excitement within the hockey fraternity and particularly within the team now that we've qualified for the London Olympics and we'll be heading off there in a month or so.
Now, with a couple of weeks leading up to the Olympic Games, how has your training regime changed?
Things have got a lot more intense over the last few weeks. Getting back from Japan, we had a bit of time off just to recover and take in the excitement surrounding qualifying for the Olympics. Following that, we got together in Bloemfontein for a 2-week conditioning camp. So we did a lot of gymming, a lot of conditioning, a lot of running, which really kind of lifted the intensity of our training for 2 weeks. We've had a couple of days off now, and we get back into training tomorrow.
Justin, I want to know what it takes to be an elite South African hockey player. Can you teach me a trick or two?
Yeah, definitely. Let's go into a few drills and I can put you through your paces.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, we'll start off with some basic dribbling. So all you're going to do is you're going to take your left hand down the base of the stick, or down the spine of the stick, with the V of your left hand down the spine. Right hand about halfway down the stick, and then what we're going to do is called an Indian dribble. So the ball is just going to move from side to side, transfer of weight as you go. Your left hand's actually doing all the turning, and your right hand is just guiding the stick.
Okay. Now that I've learned how to dribble, what do I do next?
Okay, we're going to introduce the dribble with a bit of movement now, carrying the ball towards the goal and then finishing off with a nice proper shot at goal.
Okay.
All right.
You start and I'll follow.
Okay, so we're going to carry the ball in towards the circle, keep moving it. Okay, when you're ready to shoot, you're going to get your feet around the ball, nice and low.
Score! These on-the-ball skills are essential to the sport, and beside dribbling, including changing direction and moving with the ball. It's all about control and attack.
Well, Justin, it looks harder than what it is, and I can see it takes hard work and dedication. How important is training and nutrition?
Nutrition and recovery are probably the 2 most important things when it comes to being a sportsman. If you're in the middle of a training camp and you've had a long day, you've got to be able to recover well and make sure that you're ready to train at the highest level the next day. So whatever you're putting into your body is going to be incredibly important, one for your nutrition and obviously then for your recovery after a long day.
Now, I see you put a lot of hard work into your training sessions, but I'd like to know what you put in terms of supplementation. Let's hit the benches.
Perfect, let's go.
Justin is aware of what nutritional supplementation he uses because sporting bodies place the responsibility of using safe supplements free of any banned substances on the sportsperson.
Okay, here's what I generally don't leave the house without is my Protein Fuel 25, so chocolate or strawberry.
Chocolate, please.
There we go.
Justin, after a hard day of training, what products can you not go without?
The 3 here in front of me are probably the main ones that I'm going to go through every single day. My Pure Protein, my Recover Max, and then the L-glutamine here in the front. Now, I've just come off a pretty hectic 2-week camp in Bloemfontein with the national team, and I lived off Recover Max. After every session, I was smashing one of those, with added glutamine as well, just to help the body recover that much quicker.
For you as an SA hockey player and for other athletes out there, how important is it to take protein?
Proteins are the building blocks of the body. It's really important to be taking protein supplements to keep your body in an anabolic state and also to make sure that you're recovering a lot quicker after the sessions.
In terms of Recover Max, what makes it so effective?
What's inside it are the key things. It's got whey protein, it's got carbohydrates, and it's got vital electrolytes, which really help the body to refuel itself after a long session.
Justin, being on the go all the time, how do you ensure that you eat correctly?
Well, what I generally do is I use my Pure Protein as a meal replacement. It's quick, it's easy, you throw it in a shaker, you mix it up and you're good to go. So if you're in the car or you're traveling between training sessions or even after training sessions, you've got something ready to go.
What advice do you have for youngsters out there whose dream it is to play hockey for South Africa?
I think the most important thing is to never give up and never lose your dream. For me, the most important thing has always been to work incredibly hard and really push myself harder than anybody else. I think if you want to be the best, you've got to train like the best and you've got to look after yourself the best.
Thank you so much for your time and good luck at the Olympics.
Thank you very much.
Justin lives by the creed, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act but a habit. Tune in again tomorrow, and in the meantime visit usn.coza and reach your fitness goals.